What's up, internet type people? My name is Vice, and welcome back to Death Stranding. I'm bringing this one in here with just a smidgen of a recap as far as where the last one ended. Death and then repatriation, the blue baby. And now, whatever from here. The United Cities of America.
But now with the completion of the Cairo network, we may at last move forward as a people.
So looks like
today we come together
Die
to
Hardman is
celebrate
taking
the
over as
birth of
president.
A new nation for a new world. The United
There's a lot of
Cities
stuff that was answered, or a lot of answers that were revealed in my last video.
Of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear.
So this is, I'm assuming, just going to try to wrap it all up.
Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are.
Oh, look at that, he took off his mask. That's something that doesn't really happen very often.
Let there be a new America. An America where we can
Or
face
realistically, it has never really happened until like the end of it.
Speak our
The last
minds
couple of videos.
and open our hearts. The old ways die hard. But I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow. A constant reminder.
Like a Hartman is just on the beach, but his body is there.
That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope and reject
a lot more
despair,
optimistic.
we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand,
We the
sacrificed
people.
everything.
We three, we the people, are my favorite.
That we the people might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the Cairo network and in our hearts. We will
Comfort in the
remain
knowledge of their memories living on. Except you guys don't know what's really going on.
There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. The name is unimportant. You know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole.
It was me. That's right,
And
it
while
was me.
you and I
Fools.
will eventually pass on.
Going somewhere, Sam?
Hey, look, dead man.
Being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you.
What? What,
Doesn't
fool?
bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately,
It didn't work.
yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that
Seems
meant
kind of
she
redundant
dragged
to
you
bring that
into
up
the
then, huh?
great beyond, or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A
On the
month?
outside.
Wow, really that much time passed?
How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Di Hartman reminded us about the revolver. So we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lockdown via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie. She said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline.
I feel like Amelie knew what was up, huh?
I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam,
With the hug, okay.
I have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something
Yes,
else to
happening.
tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death.
Oh yeah, I mean this
A
isn't
warrant
exactly
was put out, but he was later found dead.
new information that Di Hartman's name is John and he served under Cliff.
And others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity.
Dear John.
But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one, besides us, with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Yeah, I definitely get an eerie feeling about him too.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. I didn't. I did it for her.
For her, for the
Because
president?
I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that none of this gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. or the mask. Please, let me finish.
It's like very passive Kanye.
He, the captain, saved my life.
I'm gonna let you finish, but first, let me say this.
You know why they call me Die Hard.
He grabs his arm and he's like, wait, Sam,
He
I'm gonna let you leave, but first,
made me die.
let me say this. And then he just goes on
He
whatever his
brought my
spiel is.
sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her.
Oh, he's breaking down and crying.
When he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he?
Someone's got some skeletons in the closet.
Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back.
It brought him back as his desire to
I
fuck
guess when
you
he-
up, man.
He saw I was trying to do my part for America. He remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God!
At this point,
But I don't
leave my
deserve it,
PlayStation,
goddammit.
stopped recording video.
There is no atoning for what I've done. God.
So there's only just a little bit more coming up here for this after this little transition that's coming up here in a moment. But for the most part, all it really is just Die Hardman complaining about how he fucked up and he has a chance to make it right and whatnot.
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back.
Transition. Now, you can see it says deliver BB to the incinerator. Lay BB to rest. Yes. At the end of that last Grippa cutscene, after Die Hardman's spiel about how he's a terrible person, but he got a second chance and whatnot, we find out that BB didn't survive. Lou did not make it. So, the order came through for decommissioning, whatever that, so I have to go take him to the incinerator. And that really sucks. I don't particularly want to do that because, well, I mean, you play the game long enough, you tend to get an attachment. You get emotionally invested in these characters, and it's probably one of the weirdest ones to become emotionally invested in. A baby in a pickle jar, strapped to your chest. Like, it's so weird, but the little dude, he had so much personality. It was awesome, and he became such an essential part of just the gameplay in general, and Sam's overall character development. So, yeah, it sucks that BB didn't make it. Hopefully something will happen, maybe some weird miracle where, like, you'll be struck by lightning or something, or get bitch slapped by a BT or whatever, and it'll wake Lou up. I really don't want to believe that he's fully gone. Like, what the hell? Especially after all that, just all that time that you spend with him, all how close you get with him. It's not cool, man. It's legitimately depressing. I have to go put this little dude off to the end. But I'm gonna be reunited with Cliff, so I guess that's the upside to it. Just looking to see if there's anything really there, and I have nothing. And of course, those vehicles cannot be driven because, you know, that would just be too easy. But yeah, no. So I have to make this entire trek on foot unless I happen to cross another player's vehicle. I don't think I will though. So I have to make this whole trek on foot. And I don't even have my map. I can't access my map at the moment. If I pause it or try to do the thing to access the map, it brings up like basic controls, just a control scheme. So I pretty much just have to go and hope that I don't get lost. But a saving grace of sorts would be, looks like periodically I see my footprints from that particular direction. Since the incinerator was the last place that I was at, I should be able to follow those footprints and hopefully get close enough there to at least be able to see some kind of a landmark. To make this little trek easier. Hopefully I don't encounter any BTs or anything along the way, because without Lou, that's would suck. Woo! I made it to the incinerator. So now I wonder what's gonna happen. I don't know. I mean, like, how about, can we just, like, not do this? How about we at least go, I don't know, to, like, that cave at the beginning of the game or something, and bury him. You know, I feel like he deserves that.
Alright.
Like, something, man, because this sucks.
Still with me, Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
So he was a connection between this world and the world of the BTs.
One of a kind. Either that or a sacrifice.
Again with the mask.
Foundation. A bridge.
Hey, look, it's
Roger's
Cliff.
an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time.
His devotion during this whole time is admirable. I mean, as far as I've been able to gather from these gleams into BB's memories, Cliff is there pretty much every free moment that he has.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John. Is that you?
Yay, they recognize each other.
What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. I don't want to repeat of last year.
The void out in Manhattan.
Last year it must have been. I think that was like some kind of a void out or something last year. Was the dealio?
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in a mask has done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate
Bridget in the mask there. Cliff knows something. True nature, I guess, of these BB experiments, which I'm still relatively unclear on.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir.
What are you
5
doing,
minutes
John?
to talk.
Talk off the record. Off the record. What does that mean, or why? I know what it means, but why?
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Maybe I should look through those documents down the road.
They get you.
Or whatever it is that I have access to now.
Saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done.
Burn it when you're done.
The rest is up to you, sir.
There's still more going on here than meets the eye. Much confusion.
I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. The system won't allow it. So, this is the only other option.
Put her out of her misery, huh? Old Yeller style.
An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes tops.
Why is everything 5 minutes? 5 minutes to talk off the record, 5 minutes before the system realizes that she's not still alive.
Don't hesitate,
Wait,
sir.
Deadman said that Cliff and this lady here were common law married. She was his common law wife. So that means that there was never like a legitimate wedding ceremony. They were just together long enough to be considered legally husband and wife. So if what Deadman says is true, Lisa, her last name is Bridges, but Sam's last name is Bridges, so it could be that lady there, this Lisa, is Sam's mother. Which means that if that's the case, then so Cliff would be Sam's dad, and BB, Lou, would be Sam.
Don't worry.
Right?
I'll take care of him.
But then there's like this, I don't know, I feel like that's just some kind of crazy time paradox. Because it's like Sam from the past is attached to the chest of Sam from the present. Like, what if BB is supposed to be a bridge between the world of the living and the world of the dead? Then, I guess, realistically, that would explain how or why Sam is able to sense the BTs. Damn, that's brutal. That's not okay. But, I guess, if it's a necessity.
BB, can you hear me?
I remember this
Can you hear me?
from, one of the older memory things before. Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess I don't really have a choice. I have to take Lou. And I don't want to do that.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible.
Deadman's essentially he's making it easier for me to just
Be reconnected to the network automatically.
disappear.
You could try taking you out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
He can't keep going. No, that's not okay. That's not allowed. Nope. There you go. Good man, Sam.
there is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Another fun. Oh. Well, this isn't a memory. Well, I mean, it is, but this looks like not the Strand, whatever that in-between place is. And I can actually move around. So I'm actually in a memory, I guess, as opposed to just being like the place that I died at before whenever this would happen. Question mark? Like super question mark? So let's see. Cliff went this, I think, and oh, look at that. I think that's him. That's gotta be Cliff. Yeah, that's him. So, what do I do? Do I... I just jumped into the memory. So this is Cliff trying to get BB out of wherever we're at. Just trying to find a way out, but the door's locked, bro. It's always locked, bro. Why is it always locked? Yeah, right about now, he's not feeling very good about himself. And oh, that's probably the oh shit, she's dead alarm.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
And we're getting into a
Back off.
Mexican standoff here.
Back off!
Get up! Don't do it!
Oh shit, oh shit, it's getting real.
I'll handle this.
With the shot in the back and the and they're not cool and just so this must be how Cliff died.
I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire.
Sort of, oh, look at that, the tables have turned. Except it's all just a game. It's all just an act because Cliff's a really good person.
Thanks for trying, John.
You can only save or hope or
Stop!
some other
Step aside, sir.
depressing human
Force
emotion.
open fire. It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security.
He's a dead end. He's trapped. He's trapped like mouse in little mouse prison. I don't know why I turned into the Count for Sesame Street there, but that's what happened. So I guess I just have to go with that. And now Sam is actually in that room. How is all this memory jumping stuff? How the hell is this even happening? Because it's not making that much sense to me. I remember this particular scene as well. So
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up.
what is the dealio with this?
Ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him. Now check the other way.
That feels a little cliche, I guess.
Move, dumbass.
Whole cutting through the doodad door. That was the word I was thinking of. The word that I was thinking of, but I couldn't say because I don't know. My brain is dumb and couldn't come up with the word door.
I'll always be with you. See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretend. I will hold you.
So he looks like he's making peace with This is where I make my final stand. Oh. So, that got pretty brutal.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you. No matter what. I couldn't go off and get myself
Couldn't go off and get myself killed anymore. I mean, realistically, that's not something you should be doing in the first place, you know? But who am I to, you know, question, say anything,
Get off of him. Now!
stuff?
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry.
God.
He took BB out.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go.
So that would be the part that he's referring to initially.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. You're Sam Bridges.
Time frozen. Now Cliff's talking to me.
My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. Dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you are trying to build. Dividing people. That's the only thing I was ever good at.
Okay, so looks like that just confirms my initial theory that so BB is in fact Sam.
But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
Is it? So that didn't necessarily show Die Hardman killing him. That showed that Die Hardman had the gun, sure, but I mean we knew that. But Bridget is the one who pulled the trigger. Which kind of raises more questions. And now there's a whale there, and there's a body, and it's Clifford's. That was weird. De blue baby. So BB, that's Sam, for all intents and purposes. They're on the beach. Hmm. And now it's a doll, and it... Well, I guess that sort of makes sense. She gave him that scar, so that must have been when she made Sam a repatriate. And that's not ominous or weird at all. But I believe that's Cliff. Cliff is dead. So he's crossing over. BB, Sam, whatever, is not dead. So he cannot. I remember this cutscene too. I remember Amelie holding you and then she asked that question.
I know the way.
And she's just putting Lou, BB, Sam, whatever, into the ocean. And there's the little astronaut dude that was attached to the jar, the pod. Also, that little astronaut dude is the symbol of Kojima Productions. So that's pretty cool because I didn't realize that. Or I think I did realize that, but it had been just so long since I'd legitimately seen it. Now it's almost like none of what I just witnessed ever actually happened. There's Die Hardman and Bridget.
Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over. Now that it's been to the other side of the center.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless
Hmm.
in the world of the living. Should we decommission it?
No matter. Take him out. I'll reach him at my own.
So Bridget. So Sam was adopted. And there's the fire on the cufflinks. Which kind of seems sad considering... Oh, look at that, he actually opened the pod.
Come on, Lou. Wake up.
Come on, Lou, wake up.
Somehow this makes this whole thing even worse. He's trying so hard and you can see the BT umbilical cord.
Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on.
up!
Before there. Come on, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up. He's so determined. Wake up, man, wake up. That's the most emotion that Sam has shown this entire game. He moved. He moved. He's okay. And he has one of those little doodads. I feel like the character of Sam is just like stuck in an endless loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 BT babies floating around him now. So there's that. Which is interesting. Woo! Why, go walking out like in the rain like that? I thought the rain was timefall. So isn't that like he should be aging rapidly? Or is it possible for there to be regular rain too? Much confused. Much confused. But anyway, that is where I'm going to end this particular video. So thank you everybody for joining me on this crazy ass adventure that is Death Stranding. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Stay tuned, and we'll see if there's some post-game content to do or not. You guys have a good day, night, whatever, and we'll catch you in the next one.